In philosophy, determinism is the idea that every single thing that happens would be 100% decided by previously existing causes. Or in other words, it is the belief that outcomes of a certain event have already been decided, but still needs to happen. Imagine if you were to go pooling with a friend, and as you hit the cue ball, which then strikes another, the movement of the balls would already have been determined by the laws of physics the moment you had hit the cue ball. Because after hitting it, neither you nor the balls have any say in which way things will turn out. Except if you cheat, but I mean, come on. Once the cause happened, the effect already would have been decided. Is this clear, right? Okay. Now, if we were to generalize this, then the concept of determinism can actually make more sense. If the world would kind of run the same as this pool table, well, then once the initial conditions of the universe have been set up, then every event that has followed and will be followed has been caused by cause and effect. Still following? Nice. The concept of determinism became pretty famous as many religions, philosophers, and Stoics had implemented these ideas of determinism. And to have such a mindset basically means that one is to believe that certain actions or events are outside of one's own control. In other words, in their way of thinking, technically, this event already happened the moment that this happened. But there are different kinds of deterministic views. A lot of people have taken a liking to this philosophy and have applied it in different aspects. Just to name a few examples, people who associate more with environmental determinism believe that the physical environment in a place, rather than social conditions, determines culture. People who mess more with biological determinism believe more in the idea that your genetics have already decided how your life will somewhat turn out. And there is also a form of it that is called theological determinism, which is the belief that there is a God who determines all that humans will do, either by knowing their actions in advance or by decreeing their actions in advance. Now, you can decide for yourself whether any of this makes sense or not, because I will be moving on. There is also another view on determinism called indeterminism, which depends on the idea that not all events have a cause, and any uncaused event would just seem to happen. And for some time now, people have debated about what is the right approach to life, to be deterministic or to be indeterministic. Einstein, who was, well, do I have to explain who he was? He once argued that God does not play dice with the universe, and that the fundamental laws of nature cannot be just probabilistic. In his way of thinking, this has to tell us what will happen next, not what will probably happen or what might happen. And so, if he's right, then every physical event is completely caused by prior events. But a lot of physicists disagreed with Einstein. Like Heisenberg and Bohr, they believed that, basically, if they would be correct, then it means that not every event is predetermined by the past and the laws of nature. And this was not written in stone and wasn't bound to happen, but it just happened. And so, in conclusion, in reality, the debate between determinists like Einstein and indeterminists like Heisenberg and Bohr have never really been settled, because we don't really have any good evidence for either view. And with we, I mean the experts, because I'm just a regular guy who's interested in all this. Maybe in the future, things will be more clear. But for now, I'll say, thank you for watching. Take care.